If I'm a Barcelona fan, it's like, why on earth am I putting my season on hold for a whole year, by the way, with Messi's time counting down, to wait for Xavi to come in? You've got no idea if he's going to be any good. Surely, if I'm Barcelona and Bartomeu, Setien gets knocked out Champions League, rubbish. Right, Poch, come on, come in. Here's your contract. And then you've got to lead us. You've got to put the whole club on hold for Xavi. We don't even know if he's a good coach or not.
Why do you think having Setien is putting the club on hold? I mean, why?
Because he's rubbish.
Are you
because
sure
he hasn't done anything. Because
yes,
the team hasn't done anything.
How do you know? How do you know that Pochettino will be successful?
Because his record is much more
somebody
established.
Who can read?
He's got a much more established record, surely, than Setien.
Yeah. I mean, the second season for Tottenham wasn't that convincing for me. You know, he had some problem with the Spurs. So I'm not sure that Pochettino, with all due respect, is going to do well in Barcelona. And you sign a contract with a player for what, a year? Because otherwise you will have to pay him if you sack him after, because Xavi is coming. Yeah. So I think it's a wise thing to say, they want to wait. They're going to give Setien a chance. If it's a catastrophe, they're going to sack him and take somebody from the reserve team. And wait for Xavi to come.
I can bet on that. What an absolute disaster that would be.
I can bet on that.
Do that. Why? I don't get it at all. It's not like you're waiting for Pep to come back and he's going to lead you away. It's Xavi, we don't know.
Because they want somebody who understands the club, who belong to that club.
Setien was supposed to understand the club. Setien was supposed to play their way, bring it back. You know?
Yeah, but he hasn't got the experience and the aura of Xavi. You cannot compare Setien with Xavi. Xavi is, I mean, Cruyff, you had Cruyff, then you had Guardiola, now you have Xavi. And then maybe one day, maybe you will have Messi. But that's what it is in Barcelona. I don't know if Ali agrees with me.
Well, what I would say is that this article and this interview to Diario Sport by Bartomeu, it doesn't happen by accident. So you have to believe that there's a message that he's trying to send out. And between the lines, in reading and kind of putting things together, there isn't really a commitment to Setien. He's just saying what he needs to say to get him through the next month or so and see what happens in Champions League. And hopefully it's a positive outcome. And then you'll cross that bridge whenever you get there. But I clearly understand from what Bartomeu is saying that he's trying to put out this sort of picture as if they do have a plan in place. And we all know from the reports that we get from Spain, from the things that we hear from Sid Lowe, that the plan for Barcelona changes on a daily basis. It's never really a long-term thing. It's almost like, okay, so we please Messi, and then we plug this hole, and we plug that hole over there, and hopefully if we sell this player, then we get enough money to go and get that player. And it's never really sort of a step-by-step sequential planning structure for Barcelona. And that is a criticism that we have had of this club for a long time. So to think that where he sits right now, Bartomeu, has really made a plan as to what's going to happen with Setien, Xavi, Pochettino, or whoever is rumored to come to that door, it's crazy talk. Because I don't think right now Barcelona is in a position where they do have a plan. They're just trying to get through the next week and financially trying to make sense of what happens next year. And until they answer those questions, all these other conversations end up being meaningless.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.